Stuart, welcome to the club.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
I suppose first question is, how happy are you to be here?
Yeah, I'm delighted. Listen, it's been going on in the background for quite a while now, over a month or so. So I've been plenty of discussions, plenty of things that I wanted to think about before I accepted. And listen, I'm delighted. It's a brilliant project for me. It's close to home. My in-laws are from Newry, and it's something that I really think that I can build and something I can make a difference with. And put smiles back on people's faces. That's what it's about. I'm really looking forward to getting started, getting players in, speaking to the players, speaking to staff, and getting stuck in.
Yeah, and as you touched on there, a lot of associations with the club, even though you haven't played before and you haven't coached down here before, and this is your first time in an official capacity. But how did the move come about? You touched on, there's been talks going on in the background.
Yeah, listen, I got asked would I be interested about a month ago. I went and met the board, met Darren. Darren's someone I really look up to. He helped me through my badges. He was like a mentor to me. He's someone I really trust. And when he asks you as part of a consortium or part of a group of people who want you to come to the club, then you got to take interest in that. He's someone I really trust, and that was a big thing about it. So yeah, I think I can make a massive difference. It's the setup's unreal. The setup's Premier League. It's better than most of the Premier League teams. The 4G pitch is a big thing. The inside the stands are as good as anywhere, and it's up to me now to get a team that's competitive and to get the fans on board and make everybody feel wanted and appreciated, and make sure they feel that everything that they're doing is going to add to this, because we need to get changes around. We have to put smiles on people's faces. We've got to get the fans on board, and that happens when you produce on a Saturday. And generally, I think all fans, if they see that everybody's fighting in the same direction and being committed and doing everything for results and to improve the football club, then we'll be all right.
From a personal perspective, obviously you had a short spell out of management after leaving Carrick Rangers. Mm-hmm. Was that something you were eager to get back into the management game, I suppose?
I enjoyed my 8 months. I had plenty of time away. I went away with work, but I had lots of time with family and doing lots of things that I haven't been doing. When you become a manager, it takes up your whole life. I also have a full-time job, a career, and yeah, I wanted to get back in. I mean, I wanted to get back in, but I wasn't just going to jump at anything. And there has been offers, so it had to be right. And this is ideal for me. It's probably the best job I could have got, and I'm absolutely delighted that they came to me. And yeah, it's something that I wanted to do. I was enjoying doing the press and the radio and the TV, and hopefully still do that, when I can. But yeah, I'm a football manager, I'm a coach. I feel that's what I can do. I feel I can get the best out of people. I think I've done that in previous jobs. So yeah, it's something I'm really excited about. Honestly, it's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. It's it's just something that it really excites me, and I genuinely think I can make a big difference.
Obviously, the season's only recently ended. Disappointing season and relegation to the Premier League. I suppose it goes without saying, what supporters are like, and I suppose everybody, we want to get back up to certainly the Championship at the first time of asking, without sort of setting your sights too high. I mean, I suppose, is that the initial goal? Is that a realistic goal now for you coming in as manager?
My realistic goal now is to make this place better. That's all I'm going to say. I've got to be respectful. There's lots of good teams in the PIL. There's lots of big teams. There's lots of clubs who want the same things as what we do. Like, I want to win games of football. I want to be successful. I want to win trophies. That's in my nature. I don't like getting beat. But I've got to be respectful to everybody else. There's lots of other clubs want to do exactly the same thing. What I'll say to fans and what I'll say to supporters is that anybody plays for me or anybody that works for me will give everything. And if they don't, they won't be here. That's the way I am. I get the best out of people. I demand the best, and I said that because that's the way I am. I lead from the front, and I want to do the best. I want to get everything out of everybody. So that's what they get, and I think any fan will love that. And I think that's worked. It's worked in my other jobs that I've had, the other managers' jobs I have. So generally, I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to bring in who you have to bring in. I'll be really busy now for the next couple of months. But that's my job, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, is that the biggest sort of part of the project, as you touched on, that you have in front of you now? We obviously had a lot of players on loan last season. Some players will leave, as is natural in every summer. But in terms of the playing staff, there's going to be a lot of diligent work going on in the next couple of months.
Yeah, it started. It started a month ago. Listen, I have to prepare. I had to prepare for a job. Everybody knows me in the Irish League. Everybody knows how approachable I am and the way I speak. And um, I've been speaking to loads of people. And to be honest with you, in January I was helping out lots of other clubs. So that's the way I am. I want to be involved in football. I know it hasn't stopped. The phone hasn't stopped for a few days or so. So I'm generally out now looking and seeing what I can do. Listen, we're in a competition with other clubs in every level, and I have to be realistic as well. But I'll try my best to get the best players to come to this football club. And included in that, I want the best local players. There's a hell of a lot of players playing in this area. I went to the cup final recently. There's a lot of good players in the area are playing for other clubs as well. I need to entice the best players from this area to play for this football club. It's a shame that they're not. And that's something that I want to address in the next few years.
You touched on it, but you used the term project earlier on. Obviously, the short-term goal, I suppose, is to move yourself back up the leagues, whatever that may be. But obviously, shorter the term, the better, I suppose, for a lot. In terms of medium to long term, albeit you're only just into the job, but where do you foresee this club? You touched on it's a big club. It has Premier League standards. It just needs to sort of mirror those on the pitch, I suppose.
This is a Premier League football club. I've been a Premier League manager. I want to play against the best clubs. I want to manage against the best teams. This excites me because it is a project. Because yes, I've been there and I've done it, and I've done okay. I haven't been brilliant, but I've done okay in the Premier League, definitely. And I want to get back to that. This place is set up. This is the biggest club I've managed. This is the biggest setup. It's the best setup. The best supported team I've managed. And I just hope now that I can add to it. In fact, I know I will do. But we just have to keep striving now and keep on improving every wee bit we can improve on to get this club where it's got to get to, i.e. back in the Premier League. Then I'll try my hardest to do it. If it takes 10 years and I'm not here or whatever, then so be it. But I'll leave this place in a better place than I took over.
Just finally, you spoke about the supporters and how important they are, and you've met a lot of them before, you know a lot of them before, you've been down at plenty of games down at this ground, whether it's a manager, whether it's a supporter, or just a football fan in general. Their support this season has been unwavering in really, really tough times, and it's a loyal support. As the new manager, as the person who's going to be coming in and leading this club, what's your overriding message to our support?
They're going to get everything out of me and everything out of my players and staff. It's going to be, I want people to come here and be happy. We all have jobs, we all have family lives, we all have issues outside of it. We want to come to work, i.e. football, and enjoy it. And listen, I've been at this place where it's been rocking. And my first game in the Irish League was here for Linfield. And there's thousands at it. I've been here as a manager, and there's been thousands here. I've been here on Friday nights when there's been a big crowd. I've been here last week when there was a local derby game, a final in here, and there was a big crowd here. I know we can get a lot of fans here, and listen, that really excites me. I want them to be really proud of their football club, and they will be proud of their football club as me as manager. Yes, there'll be ups and downs, but I genuinely believe that we can make a difference. I genuinely believe that we can improve this place. I genuinely want the last 2 seasons to be forgot about.
Stuart, we wish you all the best luck, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting started and getting stuck into the work in pre-season and all that the rest of this next season entails. Thanks very much.
Thank you.